from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to your school news for the week of March 23rd through the 29th. I'm Ryan Spurney. Topping our newscast this week, Parsley hosts Azalea Festival Art Award winners, pie celebrations go on forever, and Lamb Foundation donates to Freeman Elementary. Topping our newscast this week, Parsley Elementary recently held the Azalea Festival Children's Art Contest Award ceremony in their media center. They received the hosting honor when one of their students won the contest. YSN reporter Emily Katz was on hand and has all the details.
It was a festive day at Parsley Elementary when the Azalea Festival Children's Art Contest Committee arrived to hold their annual award ceremony. Community members, parents, administrators, and award winners from across the country were all on hand to celebrate and honor one special Parsley student. The contest allows elementary and middle school students to become a part of the Azalea Festival while nourishing their creativity.
The contest was started back in 2010 as a way to just reach out to more families and children about the Azalea Festival. We found that when we talked with kids in school that although they've lived here their whole entire life, that they'd never even been a part of even been to any of the activities. So the art contest was a way to get them just thinking about it. And what really blossomed out of it that I loved is the art teachers took it as a lesson, as a cross-curriculum lesson where they learned a little bit about social studies, the history of Wilmington, while they're talking about their art.
This year, the art contest boasted a record amount of entries as 343 students submitted artwork. The first place winner at the elementary level was Parsley's own Becky Girolami, a fifth grader in Miss Dawn's class. She was honored and received several gifts for her work titled Celebrating the Beauty and Uniqueness of Our State in the Spring.
I'm really excited for being a winner, and I'm really happy and a little bit nervous. And I'm really looking forward to the parade, being in the parade, and I want to go to the governor's mansion, and I'm really excited about that.
3 other students at Parsley made it to the final stages of the competition. In addition, other top elementary school winners and the top middle school winner were all in attendance to receive their award. At the elementary level, second place went to Sarah Hoffer from Carolina Beach Elementary. Third place went to Danielle Swart from Forest Hills Elementary, and the 3 honorable mentions were Molly Brinker from CFCI, Yates Kirby from Wilmington Academy in Arts and Science, and Brianna Mijoey from Williams Elementary. The middle school winner was Max Brinker, also from CFCI, and second place went to Katie Whitmer from Noble Middle School. All of the Azalea Festival Children's Art Contest winners' work, as well as other top finishers' work, will be on display in an exhibit at the Community Arts Building located on the corner of 2nd and Orange Street. An opening will be held on April 2nd, and the works will be displayed in the Community Gallery until mid-May. Reporting for your school news, this is Emily Katz.
Every year, mathematicians all over the country celebrate March 14th, better known as Pi Day. This year was a special year due to the year being 2015. The date was 31415, which is also the first 5 digits of pi. 7th grade students at Murray Middle celebrated Pi Day this year through a series of activities that help the students see where pi fits into our everyday lives.
Well, we decided to do a little bit different. It's not actual Pi Day, it's tomorrow, but we decided to celebrate it at school today. And by doing it in a station rotation and having the kids be able to travel freely and focus on that activity, I think makes it a little bit more special for the kids. And having our kids get to see different math teachers teach them some different things.
There were many different activities which included figuring out the relationship between the circumference and the diameter of a circle, answering questions from an article on the importance of pi, determining what size pizza is the best buy for size compared to price, and the students even got to estimate how much candy was in a jar using math formulas, and the student who got closest had their math skills rewarded by being allowed to take all the candy home. The students learned a lot about pi and had a good time overall. Other schools participated in the Pi Day phenomenon. For example, Bradley Creek Elementary School partnered with field experience students from Dr. Hargrove and Dr. Guggenheimer's elementary math classes in the Watson College of Education at UNCW for Pi Day of the Century. The UNCW students created 8 different stations to help educate 4th grade students on the history and importance of the number pi. The students had the opportunity to be a part of 8 educational stations, all providing information on this important number. In other news, the Least Among My Brethren, known as the Lamb Foundation, is a program through the Knights of Columbus that raises funds that go directly to programs that support people with intellectual disabilities. The foundation presented Krista Hess's specially designed academic classroom at Rachel Freeman Elementary with 2 generous donations to fund an interactive whiteboard and a digital projector. The interactive whiteboard gives students who are unable to or are working towards grasping a pen the ability to interact with just the touch of a finger during classroom lessons and activities. Freeman Principal Dr. Sherry Vesey and Assistant Principal Sonia Oates were on hand to thank the Lamb Foundation for their community service and donation. The North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, together with the North Carolina Association of Educators, announced a new statewide partnership with Hope Street Group, a national, nonpartisan, nonprofit organization known for its influential teacher engagement work. Hope Street Group will bring its successful state teacher engagement program to North Carolina in 2015. Designed to elevate the teaching profession and connect educators to education policy, the year-long opportunity will provide North Carolina teachers with training and resources to identify teaching challenges and propose solutions to district and state policymakers. Alderman students in Mr. Becker's 5th grade class created Flubber to examine chemical and physical changes. During the process, students yelled, "This is gross," as they stirred water, glue, and borax solution together to create the gloppy substance known as Flubber. Teaching how Flubber is made is all part of teaching chemical reactions. Students learn that a chemical reaction occurs when a chemical substance changes into another substance with a different chemical identity. Flubber, they were told, is a special type of material called a polymer. Polymers, the students learned, can consist of a large number of similar molecules bonded together. Flubber is a fun polymer that has properties that make it bendable and flexible. Finally, New Hanover County Schools students were big winners in the 2014-2015 state-level Reflections contest. With a complete report on the winners is YSN reporter Heather Jensen.
PTA Reflections is a national arts recognition program that encourages students to explore their talents and express themselves. Recently, 8 New Hanover County School students were named winners in the 2014-2015 state-level Reflections contest. This year's theme was "The World Would Be a Better Place If." Students could use various themes like art, literature, music, dance, and video production to demonstrate the theme. The New Hanover County School winners are, in the Outstanding Interpretation category from Ashley High School, is Marquise McCutchinson. In the primary category of dance choreography is Sierra Roseborough from Anderson Elementary. Then, taking second in literature in the kindergarten through 2nd grade category is Mahan Lanzi from Blair Elementary. Second place in music composition in the middle school category is Chester Tyson from Myrtle Grove. Second place in the senior level of music composition is John Davis from Laney High School. The first place photography winner in the middle school category is Maya Porzio from Myrtle Grove Middle School, while taking second place in senior photography was Emma Thompson from Laney High School. Winning big in the middle school category of visual arts was Elizabeth Yates from Myrtle Grove Middle School, who took first place honors. All first place winners will move on to the national PTA competition. The North Carolina PTA will host a reflection celebration for state level winners in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. Special artists and theme search winners will also be recognized at the event in April. Overall, the PTA Reflections competition showcased the creative and talented students of the New Hanover County School System. Reporting for Your School News, this is Heather Jensen.
Now, when Your School News continues, we have an exciting lunch menu forecast. Plus, coming up in 60 seconds, we'll have reports on Eaton Elementary holds a career fair, county students win big in math competitions, and middle school students named to Junior Eastern Region Orchestra. This is Your School News on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Bring this one.
Sounds like you could use some Van Gogurt. It's fortified with arts-rich nutrients to improve your math and reading skills. Catch.
Van Gogurt, thanks. So what's the deal with your ear?
Always with the ear, huh?
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.
Welcome back to Your School News. Eaton Elementary held its annual Career Day for students. Many parents and people from the community volunteered their morning to share their careers with Eaton. Students had the opportunity to meet workers from a wide range of careers. We get this report from Emily Cross.
4th and 5th grade students at Eaton Elementary got the chance to learn about prospective careers during the school's annual Career Day. Businesses from all over visited the school to help teach the students about different future career paths. Every career path from architect to car salesman was represented.
So really Career Day is like about where the 5th graders had their parents come out and talk about their jobs, and then you get to see like all the different like things that they do and the salaries and how their job is important to them and things like that.
We had a lot of, great speakers come in. We had someone from NASA come in, he's a chemist. And we had my dad, who's actually a pest control operator, and just tons and tons of others.
Many students in 4th and 5th grade have some idea on what they want to do, but may not have all the details. The Career Day was an excellent way to explain different jobs, and the students learned how to work towards their dream career. Students who didn't know what they wanted to do got a few ideas on careers they might want to pursue. Most of the presenters brought a visual presentation or some object that they work with on a daily basis. An IT worker brought in optic fiber, an artist brought in his supplies and some of his workers, and many of the kids were excited when they saw the 18-wheeler brought in by a transport truck driver.
We went to 6 different careers. Yesterday we had 3 and 3 today. I got to see my dad. He's a family doctor. We did an ear exam with him, so we got to look in the eardrum and stuff. And then I was right over there, and we looked at, it was an engineer, and he showed us this really strong glass, this, I think it was like optic fiberglass. And it was, he said if you stretch it out, it would hold 200 elephants. So that was pretty cool.
I got to meet small business owners. I got to see tons of different things that could really influence our community. I saw many different things that, let's see, I think there was a baker, there were lawyers, there were pretty much every single job under the sun there is.
Presenters took time out of their busy schedule to help teach our future workers about potential jobs, and the students were ready to learn. Career Day is great for elementary students because it shows them early in their academic careers the importance of learning. Career Day also helped motivate students by introducing them to smart, hard-working role models. Reporting for Your School News, this is Emily Cross.
New data out last week shows some positive signs in ensuring every student has the opportunity to succeed, no matter their zip code. Between 2010 to 2011 and 2012 to 13, the graduation rates for American Indian, Black, and Hispanic students increased by nearly 4 percentage points over 2 years, outpacing the growth for all students. This also shows that the gap between minority and white students is closing. This exciting news is one more piece of evidence that America's public schools are making important progress. America's high school graduation rate is at a record high, dropout rates are down, and 1.1 million additional Black and Hispanic students are attending college since 2008. New Hanover County Board of Education member Tammy Coville has been appointed as the new co-chairperson for the Academic Standards Review Commission. She is replacing former co-chair Jenny McCaff. The function of the Academic Standards Review Commission is to review the K-12 English Language Arts and Math standards for the state and recommend changes and revisions to the North Carolina Board of Education. The Commission will also recommend assessments aligned with their proposed modifications that reduce the number of high-stakes assessments administered to public schools. When making any recommendations, the Commission will consider the impact on educators, including the need for professional development. The Commission will make a final report of its findings and recommendations to the State Board of Education, the Joint Legislative Education Oversight Committee, and the 2016 session of the 2015 General Assembly. New Hanover County Schools last week was thrilled to announce big winners in the world of math, both on the county level and the state level. With reports on the TrigStar and Regional Math Counts competition is YSN reporter Dylan Grace.
Approximately 60 high school students across the nation took part in TrigStar, competition sponsored by the National Society of Professional Surveyors. During the competition, students are asked to complete a paper and pencil test containing questions based on the practical application of trigonometry. Luke Gu of Hoggard High School, coached by Charles Ugetta, won first place in this year's competition, while Giovanni Booty of Isaac Bear Early College High School, coached by Taylor Spear, came in second. Cash prizes were awarded to these top finishers, and they will progress to the state-level competition. Both Luke's and Giovanni's scores will be entered in the state competition, and they could possibly move to the national level where they compete in an additional test. Also in the math world, over 20 schools from across the region were in attendance in this year's state math counts competition. Noble's Middle School's team represented New Hanover County Schools at the state competition. Also qualifying for the state contest were Daniel Chang from Roland Grice, 4th place overall, and Daniel O from Myrtle Grove, 5th place overall. Results are as follows. Noble Middle School teams, coached by David DeRosco, took 2nd place in the state event, while the Roland Grice team, coached by Christy Cornegay, took 3rd place. Math Counts is designed for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders only. Reporting for Your School News, this is Dylan Grace.
Ashley Lauren Fry and Torrance Yang of John T. Hoggard High School were named among 105 other finalists for the class of 2019, the 20th class of Park Scholars. The two, along with their families, visited the NC State campus last month to participate in final selection activities. The Park Scholarships program brings exceptional students to NC State University based on outstanding accomplishments and potential in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The program develops and supports Park Scholars in these areas, preparing them for lifelong contributions to the campus, state, nation, and world. The scholarship includes tuition and fees, room and board, enrichment activities, and additional expenses. Last week, we reported on students selected for the Eastern Region Orchestra, and this week we have a complete list of those students selected for Junior Eastern Region Orchestra. Students traveled to Southern Middle School in Aberdeen to audition for a spot in the orchestra. 24 students were selected and will travel to Green Hope High School in Carato to participate in the orchestra clinic and concert in May. The following students won a spot in this prestigious ensemble: from Holly Shelter, Laurel Meidrot, Becca Morton, Emma Moore, David Shim, Carlin Stanfield, and Brian Westbrook. From Murray, Emma Chalmers, Joan McCarty, Trevor Wynn, Nadia Norton, Charlotte Frazier, Johanna Denorkia, Amanda Holovina, Linda Garcia, and Madhavi Trika. From Noble, Melanie Sue, Manly Leonard, Preston Nepper, and Emma Tracy. From Roland Grice, Camden Stoll, Olivia Kingman, and Forrest Britt. Finally from Williston, Lily Smith and Tatum Beck. Now don't go away. Coming up, one middle school celebrates the love of reading with a Dr. Seuss store contest. Plus, we have this week's edition of the Lunch Bill Affair. Your School News will continue after the break.
Yeah, that's the rule. Hey, to be cool.
The most important thing for you and your parents is to have an escape plan.
Have 2 ways out of your room or house in case one is blocked by fire. Have a meeting place outside of your house so everyone knows that no one is inside.
Practice the plan because just having a plan is no good if you don't practice it.
Gotta be cool. Be cool about fire safety.
My cell phone number and John's cell phone number. Hey, pretty. And number of the restaurant where we're going to be. And oh, I've left you my pager number too, just in case, because you never know. John, you have the gift?
The odds of a babysitter calling 911, 1 in 1,400.
Anything should happen, please don't hesitate.
The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 150. You know the odds of autism. Now learn the signs. Go to autismspeaks.org.
I hope you find a home. I hope you find a home. Hey, maybe you'll be picked next. Maybe you'll be picked next. We've been caged together too long. We've been caged together too long. How come nobody ever picks me? Maybe they're looking for somebody different. Pick me. Well, the shelter's closing up for another day. We didn't get picked. I know. Tomorrow. Guaranteed.
It's time now for this week's lunch bill of fare. Across the county, school lunchrooms have gotten a facelift and a menu makeover. This week, Creed Rassin, lunch menu analyst, joins us with the week's school lunch so parents, students, teachers, and everyone working with the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
Thanks, and welcome to this week's lunch bill of fare. We've got a great menu this week with lots of international cuisine. So let's take a look at this week's menu. On Tuesday, March 24th, have a nice school-cooked meal, spaghetti and meatballs with a breadstick, a chicken cheesesteak or a cheeseburger. To wrap up this meal, there is lima beans, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, March 25th, have a fantastically good time at lunch and enjoy either barbecued chicken with a biscuit, cheesy breadsticks, or a popcorn chicken with a roll. Along with those tasty treats, enjoy pasta salad, NC sweet potato, a garden salad, and diced peaches. On Thursday, March 26th, experience breakfast in the afternoon with a turkey club sandwich, egg rolls with fried rice, or pepperoni pizza hoagie. Choose from an assortment of sides including oriental vegetables, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Friday, March 27th, end the week on a high note and chow down on fish nuggets, macaroni and cheese, or your choice of roll or a cornbread muffin. To wrap up the meal, there's tomato and cucumber salad, a garden salad, or applesauce. For this week's healthy tip, we recommend that you treat yourself occasionally. Trying to only eat healthy foods can be tough and can turn people off of diets. Make sure and include junk food in the diet occasionally to reward yourself with doing well. Starting Monday, March 30th, through April 3rd, enjoy what you want for lunch as we are on spring break that whole week. Now recapping this week on lunch menu. On Wednesday, we have a delicious barbecue chicken. On Thursday, we have wonderful egg rolls with fried rice. And we round out the week with fish nuggets. That's this week's lunch bill of fare. Remember to eat healthy at school and at home. Back to you.
Thanks, Creed. Don't forget, you can also catch the lunch bill of fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up, one middle school celebrates the love of reading with a Dr. Seuss door contest. This is Your School News on cable and online. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Poor Miles has a toothache.
Oh. First, you have to rinse your mouth out with warm water to clean it out. Then, use dental floss to remove any food that might be trapped between the teeth. Remember, don't place aspirin on an aching tooth or gums. And see your dentist as soon as possible. Feeling better, Miles? Oh, yes. Yay!
Before we go fishing, Dudley, let's brush.
Grandpa, you still brush your teeth?
Every day of my life. Regular checkups, brush twice a day to stop tooth decay, floss once a day.
You floss?
Why, sure. To stop the plaque that causes gum disease, a leading cause of tooth loss in adult dinosaurs like me. Ooh, I got one! Brush and floss.
I was in the 6th grade on the honor roll and everything, then I got pregnant. School was not important to me, so I dropped out. And now that I'm 15, I have 2 babies. It's important for me to finish school because I don't want my babies to have to go through the things I went through. I don't want to live off other people for the rest of my life. I want to be somebody. I don't want to live like this.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
There's a better way to have fun with history. Visit americaslibrary.gov. Log on, play around, learn something.
Welcome back to Your School News. To get involved and celebrate our diverse nation of readers, students at Trask Middle School decided to decorate classroom doors for Read Across America. Each door reflected the unique style and creative genius of Dr. Seuss. Some doors even inspired groups to talk, discover common ground, and plan and implement activities that strengthen school programs. The phrase, when a child or teen picks up a book, a door is open to a world of imagination and wonder, a world filled with fiction, facts, history, and learning, came to life at Trask. Doors were labeled Thing 1 and Thing 2. Many were covered with green eggs and ham, others decorated with the cat in the hat, and so many more. It was an exciting and fun way for the students in the school to celebrate Read Across America Month. That does it for this edition of Your School News, recapping some of our main stories. Parsley hosted Azalea Festival Art Award winners. Pi Day celebrations went on forever, and Lamb Foundation made a donation to Freeman Elementary. Remember, Your School News is on cable and online, and don't forget to start your morning with our light and lively morning show weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Ryan Spurney. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network. Have a great week.